right, good morning, everyone. Do you know how to pull it up on the TV? Yeah. Okay. Hey everyone, happy Monday. Good morning, I hope you're all doing well. Hey, let me know if you're picking me up okay on the audio. As far as the YouTube video goes, let me know in the live chat. Just want to make sure it sounds okay. I took the volume down yesterday. It sounded a little bit too sharp. But I want to make sure that you guys can hear me okay. Era, good morning. Emily, good morning. Alberto, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Sound is good. Thank you, AL. Thank you, Era. Appreciate it. So it's fun, the new spot, practicing in the lobby. We get some people walking by on the sidewalk, and then there's always the traffic driving by, which is interesting, just having some of the sounds from outside. You know, people are definitely moving around in Los Angeles. We're still in, a fairly, how do you say, I don't know how to size it with words, but lockdown, businesses closed, things like that. In regards to the pandemic, but as far as people moving around, it just seems like everybody is going somewhere. I'm not sure where everybody's going. I guess our effort is to try to keep it simple. Stay as local as we possibly can. Consideration for all beings and what's going on. But it does feel like a lot of people moving around. I'm just not sure where everybody's going. Hi, Stephanie. Good morning. Definitely pretty sore today. So if you're feeling the same, we'll get into it. The breath will start to work into the soreness. And the key about being sore is that you don't have to force yourself, but when you start to breathe, and some of that lactic acid will break down. That's just your body was working and exhilarating itself into a point, and where your muscles depleted themselves of the oxygen that they needed based on what you were doing, and so then they started to produce the lactic acid. That is the muscle soreness and that you feel. So maybe we blasted it out a little bit in one of these classes. So always start with your breath, feel your body, and then go from there. Hi, Sam. Good morning. Ron, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Okay, it's 10 o'clock, everybody. Let's go ahead and start today. Bring your knees in close together so they touch. You roll your hips back down onto your heels. And then your hands can start to slide forward, elbows down onto the ground. We've got some space to let your forehead come down. If it doesn't touch the mat, that's okay. Walk your elbows in a little bit closer. And feel to a rounded spine to start your practice today. If this is too much in your low back, you take the rounded spine out, keep the head up, and then rest on your forearms, and you're in more of a flat back. Hi, Joanne. Good morning. Hi, Amanda.
And take a few breaths here. Feel the head below your heart. And feel it with your knees together, your hips, and connected to your legs, obviously, but the bones in your legs coming into your pelvis, and you should be able to feel that, and with your knees together. So right into your hip creases. And let's take a few deeper breaths here. You'll feel the air travel into your back. And press down through your shins with your inhale. Press up to all fours. And separate your knees and so they're mat width distance apart. Move your left hand forward an inch or two. Take your right arm across the mat. Come down onto your right shoulder. And tailbone stays lifted, and then you can gently come down onto the right side of your head. And feel the twist in your upper back, and your left hand is there to support you. As we start to wake up the body with the breath, seal your lips, breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. And use your left hand into the mat, slide your right arm out and come back to all fours. And keep your knees mat width distance apart. And drop the belly, move your right hand forward a couple inches. And take your left arm across. And come down onto your left shoulder. And turn onto the side of the head. Use your right hand to support you. Seal the lips as you breathe in through your nose, out through your nose here. And use your right hand, slowly slide your left arm back out, come to all fours. And bring your knees back together like you started in your child's pose, but now sit back onto your heels upright through your spine. And you walk your hands back, chin to your chest, interlace the fingers behind your low back. And chin to your chest so you can get a grip, and then roll your shoulders back and down. And draw your navel into your spine as you straighten your arms, gaze forward. And shoulders down, ears back. Now you can start to lift the chin, but keep pulling your belly button in. And squeeze the hands, face soft, 3 breaths. Out the way you came in, chin to your chest. And release the grip, release the hands, come back forward into a tabletop. And feel your shoulders, give them a roll away from your ears. And set to all fours, drop the belly, inhale, open the chest, lift the chin, cow pose. Ground the tops of the feet, exhale, round the spine, chin to your chest, cat pose. Inhale to extend, drop the belly, roll the chest through, tailbone up. Exhale, tuck the chin, pull the belly in, round through your spine. One more, inhale to extend, belly out. And feel the hips opening the spine. Exhale, tuck the chin, round and curl. Inhale to a flat back. From your tabletop, step back into a high plank. Tuck your toes and root into your hands. And strengthen up your arms and then turn your ribs in. And feel that lighter in your shoulders. Breathe. And on your exhale, lift your bum, downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog, bend one knee, bend the other knee. Move the breath around the body, and so as your mind then picks up into the awareness of sensation, different parts of your body, and you'll be able to take a breath into that part of your body. Okay, on your way to connecting the balance of the breath, the length of the inhale, length of the exhale, and then having that carry you through your flow, connecting you to your flow for the next hour. Pause your pedal, both legs straight. Spread your fingertips wide and land in your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, look at your hands. And exhale, take 2 or 3 steps to the top of the mat. Forward fold big toes together, heels about 1 inch apart. And chin into your chest, stretch the top of your head down, feel your hamstrings. Place your hands on your shins, inhale, lift halfway, pull your heart forward. And as you exhale, dive forward, fold hands to the ground. Little bend to your knees, inhale, rise, strengthen your upper back, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands, circle them into your heart center in prayer. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive through your midline, little bend to your knees, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, and keep your hands on the ground. Plant the palms, step back into a high plank, high push-up. Big toes together, shoulders over your elbows. And draw your ribs in, exhale, yogi push-up, lower halfway down. Inhale, press back to plank. Exhale, lift your hips into your downward facing dog. Keep your big toes together in your dog. Take an inhale. Exhale, hover your tabletop. Squeeze the knees. Hover them 6 inches off the mat. Look in between your thumbs. And draw with your belly. Loosen the grip in your outer hips. And then tap your inner thighs together. Great. Lower both knees down onto the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, chest down in between your thumbs, tailbone lifting up in the sky. So your knees, chest, and chin are touching the ground. And tailbone is up. Now slide your chest through, flatten your hips. Tops of your feet ground, roll your heart up, baby cobra. Elbows around your sides, shoulders away from your ears, lift a little higher. Feel the strength in your low back. On the exhale, lower the chest down, push up, all fours, hands and knees. Keep your right knee where it is. Kick your left leg straight back in space. Point your left toes. Roll out your left ankle. Left palm stays down. With your inhale, reach your right arm forward. And so we're just warming up. Curl your left heel in. Reach back with your right hand. Grab the outside of your left foot. And look down. Kick into your right hand. Feel your left thigh. And don't worry about what it looks like. And ground in the stability of your breath with your lips sealed. And gaze is down. Kick your left leg back. Reach your right arm forward. And then curl in. Right elbow to your left knee like a cat back. Press into your left hand. On your exhale, come back to all fours, tabletop. And breathe in through your nose. And breathe out through your nose. Kick your right leg straight back behind you. Point your right toes. Roll out your right ankle. Warming up, deep breath in. Curl your right heel in towards your bum. Reach back with your left hand. Catch the outside of your right foot. And gaze down, right hand firm into the ground. Kick into your left hand, feel your quad. And breathe through your hip extension. Use the strength in your upper back. You don't hold the breath. Keep it moving. Right leg kicks back, left arm forward. Ribs in. Exhale, elbow to your knee. Curl and crunch, cat back. And stay with your breath. Good job. And come back to all fours, tabletop. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Feel some of the energy opening the hips. And receiving through the spine, bring your big toes together. Lift your heels up, bend your knees. Now 2 big steps to the top of the mat. You should feel the space. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive through your midline, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands, step back into your high plank. Big toes together, feel the hands, inhale. Exhale, yogi push-up, lower halfway down. Inhale, back to your high plank. Exhale, lift your hips, downward dog. Adding on, inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Now stay here, step back to plank pose. Bend your arms, yogi push-up. Press back up, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to your nose. Stay here like plank pose. Step your left foot back, bend your arms, yogi push-up. And press up, lift your hips, you're back in downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Nice. Feel that space. Keep opening it up. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Exhale, walker light hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Stand up, arms over your head. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive through your midline, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the hands, step back into your high plank. Big toes together, breathe in. Last one, yogi push-up, lower halfway down. Press back up to your plank. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, big step, right foot all the way through. Reach your arms back by your sides. Chest over your right knee, spread your fingertips apart. Power lunge through the crown of your head, kick through your back heel. You got it. Inhale, rise, arms up, crescent warrior. Strengthen your upper back, bend your left leg, lower your left knee down onto the mat. Keep your toes tucked, bring your hands to your heart center. Proud chest, feel the hands. Exhale, rotate, left elbow outside your right thigh. Keep your left knee on the ground. Roll your right shoulder back and down. Right hand pressing into your left, then you can turn your gaze over your back shoulder. Feel the tuck of the back toes. Ground through your front heel. Untwist. Reach your arms to the ceiling. Shoulders over your hips. Feel the length in your side bodies. And now bring your hands down onto the mat. Shift your hips back. Straighten your right leg. Flip the toes up. And kick into your right heel. Suck your belly in. Pull your heart forward. Keep your head up. And feel your hamstring as you draw. More breath through your back body. Lift your heart. Great job. Come forward to lunge. Lift your left knee. Plant your hand. Step back into a down dog. Right heel should feel like it's a little closer to the mat than the left heel. And feel the connection from your hands, shoulders to your back. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step left foot all the way through. Feel your feet lunge. Bring your arms by your sides. Power lunge. Right leg is straight, left leg is bent. And you're breathing through the crown of your head. Little to less grip in your jaw. Spread your fingers. And so it's all about giving yourself a place to set, a foundation. We create from a foundation. It's really hard if you're just floating through space. Inhale, arms up. Feel the upper back connect. Plug into the belly. Slowly lower your right knee down onto the ground. And keep your right toes tucked. Feel your side bodies lengthen. Hands to your heart center. On your exhale breath, right elbow outside your left thigh. And so the outer hips have opened considerably in quarantine yoga. And so as you loosen the outer hips, you access more through the inner thighs. Left shoulder away from the ear. Left hand into your right hand, increasing the twist, gaze over your back arm. And keep feeling your breath and that life front heel to rise. Come back to center, reach your arms up. And feel that through your arms and your side bodies.
Bring your hands down onto the mat. Hips back, straighten your left leg. Pull your inner left hip crease back as you press into the heel, half splits. And still breathing the ascending line through your spine. Your heart is above your tailbone. Shoulders away from your ears, and the core is wrapping back in towards your spine. All about receiving balance. Come forward to your lunge, hands down. Lift your right knee, step your left foot back, and feel the downward facing dog. It's different now than when we started. And bring your big toes together, lift your heels up, bend your knees, exhale, walker light hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, easier to access as we come up. Bend your legs, sit into your chair, tailbone down. Slide your ribs in. Trust, reach through your arms as you lean back into your heels. Little space between your knees, no grip through your jaw, spread your fingertips. Keep your legs bent, sweep your arms back by your sides, no rush. Chin to your chest, interlace the fingers behind your low back, and now carry it all the way through, knuckles to the sky. Top of your head stretching toward your toes. Keep the strength in your legs. Look at your kneecaps. Activate by pressing down through the balls of your feet and watch your kneecaps lift. And stretching the back body, opening the hamstrings. Keep the hands together, bend your legs, sit down like Utkatasana. And release the grip, sweep your arms back up. So you're back in your chair, right hand grabs the inside of your left wrist. Shoulders down, elbows in, like a side bend, pull your left wrist over to the right. And you can turn your gaze inside your left bicep. Keep your breath steady, drop the tail, draw through your belly. And come back to center, left hand grabs the inside of your right wrist. And tailbone down. And pull that right wrist to the left. And ribs stay in. This is challenging, feel your thighs. You got it, you guys. Come back to center, palms face, stand up, bring your hands to your heart center. Good job. Inhale, circle the arms, look up, belly in. Exhale, dive forward, fold, bring your hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the hands, step back into a high plank. If you want to take a flow, exhale, lower slow. Tops of the feet, inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. All meeting back in downward facing dog. Separate your feet a little wider than your hips in your down dog. And put a micro bend to your knees, embrace your core. Left hand stays, reach your right arm back, shake it out by your side. Bring your right hand back onto the mat. Strengthen your legs, reach your left arm back, shake it out by your side. And bring your left hand back on the mat. We're going to start in this broad base from your down dog. Keep your legs straight now. And you're going to step your right foot just inside your right thumb. Right foot forward. And pivot your back heel down. It's setting up our warrior two legs. Ground the weight into the back foot. Inhale, rise up. Left arm back, right arm forward. Shoulders over your hips. Warrior two. And from the broad base, you should feel a little more space and to turn your right glute in behind the knee. And your back hip turns forward slightly, yet keep reaching back through your left wrist. Interlace the fingers behind your head, straighten your front leg. And draw your ribs in, feel your feet ground. Elbows spread wide, head into your hands, take an inhale. Exhale, bend into your front leg, and now side body crunch, right elbow to your right knee. Inhale, come up, straighten your front leg, hands stay behind your head. Exhale, bend the front leg, take your right elbow to your right knee. Inhale, come up, straighten the legs, belly in. Exhale, lunge, right elbow to your right knee. Good. Inhale, rise. Stay in warrior two. Open your arms. Exhale, lunge a little bit deeper. Flip your right palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior two. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Pivot on your back toes. Step back into a wide base plank pose. Feel your inner thighs turn up. Draw your ribs in. Shoulder taps. Left hand, right shoulder. Put your left hand back down. Right hand, left shoulder. Put your right hand back down. Go side to side. Tap shoulders. Keep your hips as still as you can. Draw with your belly. Breathe into your body. So even if your arms are moving fast, your breath can stay slow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both hands down. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Stay with that broad base through your feet. And let your chest head take a little dive. Breathe, feel your tailbone lift, draw your low belly in. And the practice is breath, everybody. Look at your hands. Your left foot steps just inside your left thumb. Big step. Pivot your right heel down. Right foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Let's go. Rise up, warrior two. Right arm straight back, left arm forward. With that broader base start, you should feel the left glute turn in behind the knee. The back hip comes forward slightly. Ground the foot, anchor and feel the thigh. Take the hands behind the head. And connect the hands, straighten the front leg out. Feel your ribs turn in, take an inhale. Exhale, bend your front leg and side body crunch, left elbow to left knee. Inhale, rise, come up, straighten the legs. Exhale, lunge, left elbow to your left knee. Inhale, rise, straighten the legs. Exhale, lunge, left elbow to your left knee. Good, come back up. Stay with your warrior two legs. Open your warrior two arms. Exhale to lunge a little bit deeper. Ground through your back foot. Flip your left palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior two. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Pivot, step back into a wide base plank. Inner thighs turn up. So you're working the pubic bone to the chin. You're dialing in the connection to your six-pack. Shoulder taps, right hand, left shoulder. Put it down. Left hand, right shoulder. Put it down. Right to left. Left to right. Keep it going. Shoulder taps. Hips as fixed as you can. Turn on your thighs. Connect to your belly. Use your upper back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both hands down, press back into your downward facing dog. Bring your feet in, hip width apart. Pedal out your dog, bend one knee, bend the other knee. And shoulders away from the ears, drop the chin as you pedal the legs. Pause the legs, roll the shoulders, and then slide your ears up. And press the chest back towards the thighs. Inhale, look forward, heels up. Exhale, walker light hop to the top. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up, interlace your fingers. And tailbone down, gaze in front. Release your index fingers, squeeze your biceps to your ears. Feel this inner line, inner thighs. And then side bend, reach over to the right, standing crescent moon. And without leaning back, without leaning forward, pull your inner thighs back. And feel the length in through your psoas, inner left thigh to your low back. And connect to your core, inhale up to center. Hands stay, soften the jaw. On the exhale, side bend to the left. All that shoulder work, you're going to feel the biceps are literally squeezing your head. So good. From your inner right thigh to your low back. Inhale up to center. Left arm under your right arm. Garudasana, eagle arms wrap. Slide the elbows up, broaden the upper back, bend your legs, sit like chair. Weight into your right foot. Figure 4, left ankle to your right thigh. Right heel is heavy, toes are light. And then you can bend into your standing leg more. Keep your elbows up. Nice, you've been working. Keep your figure 4 legs. Unravel the arms, reach them up like Utkatasana. Keep your arms straight, bring your palms together. Now back of your left hand, wrist or forearm comes to the sole of your left foot. So you've got that figure 4 leg. Okay, now the deeper you go, it could be the forearm. Right? One day there's an arm balance from this position when you get the foot above the elbow. We're not there yet. Forearm to the sole of the foot. Heart drawing through, shoulders away from your ears. You build the standing leg from the inside out. Bring your hands to your heart, square your chest. Stand up, lift your left knee. You can do it. Build the endurance, and through this breath, lessen the grip in the ankle. Feel the strength in your right thigh. Kick your left leg back, toppling tree. If it's a little wobbly, that's okay. Pull your heart through. Lift out of your right hip crease, and you're flying. You're floating. Breathe. And draw the connection to your upper back. Bring your left knee through. Lift it back up in front of you. Reach your arms up. You can go for the sky. Reach the fingertips up. Step your left foot down. Keep your arms up. Feel the weight transfer over into your left foot. Feel the sensation come out of your right leg. Set your right foot back down. Interlace the fingers. Release the index. Squeeze the biceps around your ears. Tailbone down, side bend to the left. Let's set it up the same way. And ground through your right heel. And feel the psoas. So we're literally drawing length into the muscles that attach our upper body to our lower body. Okay, that helps in the relationship connecting your feet into your pelvis, into your back. Rise to center. Biceps squeeze, tailbone down. Ribs in, side bend, reach over to the right. Work this through your core. Soft seal to your lips. Let go of some of that bite in your jaw. And feel your left heel with your inhale. Rise to center. Exhale, right arm under your left. Eagle arms wrap. Elbows slide up, bend your legs, sit like chair pose. And weight into your left heel, lift your right knee, figure 4, right ankle to your left thigh. And so you're setting the outer ankle into your left thigh, just above your knee. Feel your standing leg, inner edge, big toe mount as the elbows slide up. And keep your figure 4 legs, unwrap the arms, reach them up like Utkatasana. Keep the arms straight, palms together. Back of your right hand, wrist or forearm to the sole of your right foot. Bend your standing leg. Go for the forearm today. Keep sliding your heart up, shoulders away from your ears. One pointed focus in through your eyes. Steady your practice and drishti. And breathe, hands to your heart center. Stand up, lift your right knee. Stay with me, build the endurance in this breath. Straighten that left leg. Use the quad, belly in, heart up. Kick your right leg back. Let's go, toppling tree. And we're up and out of the left hip. Should feel good. Use that quad, space in the hamstring. Square your hips. You got this. And if you fall out, if you wobble, take a breath and come back in. Feel the flow, upper back strong. Bring your right knee through, lift it up in front of you. Nice. Step your right foot down, reach your arms up. Feel the weight come out of your left foot into your right heel. Watch the sensations change as you put your left foot back onto the mat. Interlace the fingers, heel toe your feet so they're hip width distance apart. Arms are over your head. Thighs are strong. Ground the balls of your feet. Okay, arms are upright, shoulders away from your ears, standing back bend. Okay, lift through the middle spine. Draw with your legs and then arch your spine. Take your wrists back and your biceps will always frame your ears. Belly in, rise slowly, look forward. Feel your feet, bring your hands to your heart, humble your chin. Soften the shoulders, elbows around your sides. And feel your heart beat, open your eyes. Bring your feet together, arms by your sides. A mountain pose should feel a little bit more loose and open. Inhale, arms up, reach. Exhale, dive through your midline, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, plant, step back into your high plank, high push-up. And draw with your belly. Use the strength in your upper back. Kick through your heels, start to bend your arms, lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hover the chest 1 inch and hold elbows to your sides. Kick through your heels. You can do this. We're not touching the belly, you guys. We start to rise for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's not easy. Left foot down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, step your right foot through. Keep your back heel high, bring your arms by your sides. You know it is power lunge. Kick through your back heel, reach your left arm forward, straight. Bring your left elbow outside your right thigh, hands to prayer, meet in the twist. So you've got your lunge legs and your left elbow hooked. And back heel over your big toe, front heel pressing down into the mat. Use that front foot, draw the upper back, lift your chest square, reach your arms up, crescent warrior. Bend your front leg more, pivot your back heel down, you're in warrior 2. Feel your warrior 2 lunge. Look over your right hand. Seal your lips. 1 breath in through your nose, 1 breath out through your nose. Straighten your front leg and reverse your triangle. Right arm up. Left fingertips crawl down your left leg. And keep reaching your right arm up and back. Now stay here. Ground through your feet, tailbone down, and reach your left arm back in space. Palm faces up. Slowly rise, come back, shoulders stack, bend your front leg, warrior 2. Nice, get deep into your warrior 2. Your right hand comes down outside your right foot. Side angle, reach your left arm all the way up and over. A lunge from your back heel. Maintain your ground, breathe into your left ribs, add the twist, look back underneath your left armpit. Okay, we started it. Now breathe through 1 breath cycle at a time. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2. Exhale, straighten your front leg, turn your right toes in. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, dive, facing the side of your mat, forward fold. Turn your heels out, toes in. If you need to bring the feet in a little closer together, you can do that. Okay, right hand is going to go to your low back. Left hand is going to grab across for the outside of your right ankle. Okay, push your inner thighs back. Pull your heart forward, shoulders away from your ears, and then twist away from that left hip. And feeling good here through your feet, space in your low back. Reach your right arm straight up to the ceiling. Use your left hand on your right shin for leverage. Slowly bring your gaze and both hands back down onto the ground. Square your shoulders. Straight arms, flat back. Breathe in. Exhale, pivot. Walk your hands to your right foot. Take your left knee down. Okay, now here's the deal. You might have to stand back on your left knee a little bit. Curl your left heel into your bum. Reach back with your left hand. Grab the outside of your foot. Stabilize with your front heel. Lift the chest. Reach back with your right hand and grab for your left foot or your ankle. So you're holding on to your left ankle with both hands. And tailbone down. Nice. Kick into the hands. Rolls your shoulders back. And gaze steady in front. You got it. And great balance, great focus, great awareness. And keep a hold of your left foot with your right hand. Look down. Bring your left hand back to the mat. Okay, open your right side body as you pull your left heel in towards your bum. And then you're feeling that sweet quad stretch. Soften the gaze down. Slowly release your left foot and bring both hands down onto the mat. And soften your chin, release your head. Take a deeper breath into your back. And we'll take the kink out of this right hip. And from all fours, kick your right leg straight back behind you. And then your left knee is set, left hand down. Open your right hip like half moon on your knee. Take your right arm up towards the ceiling. And kick through your right heel, flex your ankle. And then you can turn your gaze sideways so your neck is in line with the rest of your spine. Slowly bring your gaze and right hand back to the mat. All fours, set hands and knees. Feel your outer hips release. Wag your tail side to side. Square your hips on your next breath. Tuck your toes. Exhale, press up, downward facing dog. And 3 breaths in your dog. Notice it just keeps getting lighter and lighter. And sequence all connected through your breath, and your body is just opening up to that space, 1 breath at a time. And right foot down. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot in between your hands. A light step. Bring your arms by your sides, power lunge. And legs are turned on. Reach your right arm forward from your back heel to your right middle finger. And twist, right elbow outside your left thigh. Left hand to your right, draw your thumbs down, pull your heart through. Notice where you're gripping it. You can be more free. You can feel the power of the breath work through your body, go right through the resistance. And ground through your front foot for balance. Inhale, rise, square, reach your arms up. Exhale, warrior 2, lunge into your front thigh. Nice and slow, no rush. Straighten your front leg, reverse your triangle, left hand up. And reaching up, and then right hand crawling down. And feet ground, keep your bum under. Create all that space in your waist as you reach your left arm back and float your right arm back in space, palm faces up. May you've developed with your breath. Slowly rise, come up, shoulders stack. Warrior 2, bend your front leg. And you notice you just keep landing in it. That's the key. Okay, versus processing it with your mind. Left hand outside your left foot. Right arm comes all the way up and over, side angle. And hips stay under, gaze underneath your right armpits. And just when you think you can't reach and lengthen anymore, take another breath. Back heel down, inhale, rise up, warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, turn your left toes in. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, bring your hands to the mat. Set it up, slowly exhale when you're going into the twist so your left hand goes to your low back. You can always bring your feet in a little closer to get your right hand to the outside of your left ankle or shin. Draw your inner thighs back, pull your heart through, lengthen first, and then you can rotate. It's very similar to that feeling of the twist when we started on our knees and tucked one arm underneath and came down onto the shoulder. Okay, with space in your low back, reach your left arm straight up. And don't even worry about the gaze until the shoulder clears the ear. Then the gaze can lift up. And stay active in your legs. Beautiful work. Soften your gaze. Bring both hands down onto the ground. And straight arms, flat back. Breathe in. And take a walk. Exhale. Hands over to your left foot. Pivot square, you're in a lunge. Put your right knee down onto the mat. It's okay if we stand back on that right knee a little bit. Curl the right heel into your bum. Reach back with your right hand. Grab for your ankle or shin. Pull the heel in. Use your front foot as your chest comes up. And now reach your left hand back. Both hands on your foot, ankle, or shin. Right? This is space in your outer hips. To get to your midline, right, you've got to have the openness in your outer hips first. Otherwise, you're wobbling and you're tipping over, and that's okay. And because you're practicing, gaze forward, kick into the hands, shoulders back. And breathing, feeling. Best place we can be, everybody. Look down. Keep a hold of your right foot with your left hand. Bring your right hand to the mat. Open the left side of the chest. Now pull your right heel in towards your glute. Oh, nice quad stretch. If your quads have been tight, work through. Breathe down the quad. Turn your gaze back to the ground. Softly release your right foot. And bring your left hand to the mat. Let your chin release. Head is heavy. Nice. Breath and body. Hands down. Tuck your back toes. Lift your right knee. Step back into a plank pose. Shoulders over your elbows. Elbows over your wrist. Nice and loose through your quads. Take an inhale. Exhale. Lower halfway down. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward dog. Feel it in your upward dog. And then exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And let's bring it into the quad stretch, reclining hero, knees up behind your wrists. Sit back in between your heels. Okay, take your fists and pound out your thighs a little bit. So make 2 fists. Okay, and punch your thighs. Go up the thigh. Go down the thigh, and keep breaking down the thigh. 10 more seconds. Should feel good. See, we can't get massages right now, so we gotta do it to ourselves. Okay, pause and bring your hands behind you. Tuck your tail. On your next exhale, start to recline down onto your elbows. Press through your shins from your elbows, tailbone forward. We can go down onto the shoulders, back of the head. You guys know, pay attention into your low back. You want to feel it in your thighs, top of the knee, top of the ribs. If your belly is really jutting out, your low back is extended, you got to tilt the pelvis more. Slide your bum through your heels. You draw that neutrality in through your low spine. And on the back side, and then let your belly drop in, your ribs, and then your shoulders and your chest. We're getting there. And relax the face best you can. Take 5 inhales and 5 exhales in this pose. And from your back, reach for your ankles. Ground your forearms, draw your belly in, lift your chest back up. You make your way back to your shins, bring your knees in. And now I ask you the question, when is the last time you did 50 push-ups? You could do all 50 at once. You could do 5 sets of 10. You can use your knees. You can do 2 sets of 25. Okay, you get the idea. Okay, but we got, let's say, 2 minutes to do 50 push-ups. Step back, feel the knees release into your plank. Okay, set whatever course you're going to go for. Okay, 1 set of 50, 2 sets of 25, 5 sets of 10. Set your course now. Okay, so you know where you're going. Take a breath, and then exhale, begin. Keep going. Finish all 50. Okay, when you get done with 50, I can barely talk, come into your downward facing dog. And finish your 50. Your legs will feel really light. And then we're going to come into single pigeon. So finish your 50. And then left knee outside your left wrist. Whoo, slide your right knee back. Oh, the whole body's shaking. Come down onto your elbows. You can take one of those sighs, and then, sooner than later, lips back together, and breathe through your nose. Make sure you finish all 50, please. And because they'll never know it's coming, after this practice today, just send the link to your friend and just be like, hey, take this class. It was good. It was a little challenging, but you should really take this class because they'll never see it coming. And 50 push-ups at the end. And then when those people get it, send it to a friend. Send the link. It's a little chain reaction fun we can have with a yoga class on a Monday. And trust the process, everyone. That is a totally different experience than if I had you all in the room together. It's like 50 push-ups. Okay, we're all going to do this. We can feel this. To do that on your own at home, totally different adventure. And slowly make your way back up to your palms. Tuck your right toes. Feel the chest press back into your downward facing dog. And now if you didn't finish all 50, here's your opportunity and to make good on that 50. You got to come forward to plank and then finish it. Okay, I'll do 20 more just for those of you that might have to do a few more. Downward facing dog. Hopefully you got all 50, folks. Take an inhale. Great job. Legs are light. Right knee outside your right wrist. Single pigeon, please. Whew, the whole body's shaking again. Left knee back. Come forward down onto your elbows. Might feel good to take a sigh, and then as soon as you can, lips sealed, breathe in through your nose and out. And maybe you can see it, maybe you didn't see it. And throughout the practice, as it was all wrapped through your shoulders today. Maybe you could see it, maybe you couldn't, it's fine. And breathe through it, you move through it, and you start seeing it all literally applying itself in this moment. From your pigeon, start to lift your head and come back onto your hands. Tuck your left toes, lift the knee, and then step back into your downward facing dog. Okay, if you didn't do all 50, you can still make good on your 50. If you're with me and you've done 70, then we're sitting on this ledge of like, why not go to 100, right? So 30 more. Plank, make good on your 50, or come with me and do 30 more.
Last 10. If you're with me, let's go. 10. 9. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Good job. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Whew. Come down onto your knees. Everybody sit on your heels. Hands on your lap, head above your heart. Close your eyes. Feel the weight of the world lifted off your shoulders. And we are in this moment right now, and together. Maybe we don't know what we're doing and why we're doing it, but we know we're in this moment together. And that's pretty powerful. And that's a pretty big shift, everybody, for a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And when you are ready, please drink as much water as you'd like. It's hot out there in LA. I'm sure many parts. Drink plenty of water. And then turn around to lie down onto your backs, please. And after Shavasana, you lie down as long as you'd like to. I'd love to hear in the comments who came along and did all 50, 70, or 100. And don't forget the surprise of passing the link along to a friend. Be like, give it a go. Land on your back. And then friend, pass it to another friend. Give it a go. And there's something in the sequence. If we had just came out first thing of the practice and said, let's do 100 yogi push-ups, we probably would have collapsed at 30. And so you got the breath moving, you got the energy flowing. You receive the interconnected state of your body and your mind, and anything is possible. You know, it's interesting for a practice that is all about connection and union, and that it also has an energy of separation, creating space, distance between. And so we got to draw ourselves apart and to put ourselves back together. Realize the beauty of our celebrate our waking life, and make sure we're resting up and recharging the batteries, because who knows what today has in store for us. Beautiful practice, everybody. I thank you so much for the energy and for the breath. Palms together, thumbs to your forehead. May you all be healthy and share this light and this peace anywhere you go throughout this day, and may it be with you until the next time we arrive on our mat. We hope to see you tomorrow
Have a beautiful day, everyone. Namaste.